You may recognize this as the side facing the Earth. Most of the moon on Google Earth is blurry up close, except for 3 areas. There's this square here where I did not find anything. This long section. And back here on the far side is a square with 13 anomalies. I'll show you. You may have seen this one in another video. And we just have what looks like a face over here. I sort of think of this area as the land of the Atari figures. That's what they really remind me of. 3 parallel lines. 3 sides of a square. It's right next to a number 4 too. I wish there was more detail here. I have no doubt that NASA has seen these anomalies and checked them out. I'm sure they deny it too, that there's anything real here. I just wonder if these anomalies really are there or not, and how to find out. We have a capital T over here, and then another one. Over here is a slight face on the moon. Not a very good one. 88 miles north is another one. Who knows what that really is? And next we go to the South Pole area. I call that the Mercury Lakes. Then in this impact crater we have what looks like ribs. 4 parallel mountain ranges connected perpendicularly. Whatever that is. And then just past that South Pole is a peculiar boulder that appears cubical. We have the same problem on the Moon as on Mars, with these strange square-like holes along the edge of the clear area. All of them along the edge. And it just goes on and on like that. What I don't understand is why is most of the Moon so blurry. It doesn't have dust storms. My prepaid cell phone could take better pictures than that. Why can't NASA do it? I call this structure number 5. It's got straight lines, right angles, north-south alignment. Compared to the 5 on Mars, this is just an itty-bitty footnote number 5. It's different, symmetric, although it's north-south aligned. And then there's this square structure, whatever it is, with a mound with a shadow. I wish there was more detail here. Now, what looks like a riverbed on the moon is basically a lava flow bed called a rill, formed after the lava cooled, contracted, and sunk in the fine dust. This doesn't look like a volcano, but I guess things work differently on the moon. Oh, as we follow the rill, we see some strange markings on the way. What is that? What is that? What is that? And what is that? These things look a lot like contamination by little particles and fibers on the film or the lens or whatever, except for the pattern of their locations. They follow along the rill. So I'm ruling out accidental contamination. It's just too much of a coincidence. Either they're manipulated or they have something to do with that rill. And then there's a crashed spaceship over here, by the way. Probably an iron deposit. I don't believe for a second that square hole is really there. But why is the image there? It is consistent that the sun is to the right, but it's not consistent with the level of resolution. It's too clear and detailed compared to the surrounding grounds. See how blurry all that is. So the square hole is just too clear to be real. And over here we have a white square half buried in the dust, or half uncovered if you're an optimist. It is larger than the square hole, not a match. And here we have a straight L-shaped wall with a big problem. Remember, the sun is to the right. The shadow is facing the wrong way. Shame.